Hunter.
Welcome to the footy wrap
Didn't know we were doing costumes.
Welcome to the footy wrap for round 10. And we're down on Port Melbourne Beach today, Paul, middle of winter, and we just thought we'd show you where the AFL players do their recovery.
Yeah, well, where the Western Bulldogs did their recovery yesterday morning.
Yeah, we were hoping to catch up with the Bulldogs, but just got the date slightly wrong there.
Yeah, well, by exactly 24 hours, Exhibit A. It actually says on the email, turn up on Sunday the 1st of June.
That was a shame, but the Bulldogs were switched on at Tasmania on Saturday.
Great being up early in the morning as well, isn't it? On Monday morning, where I probably could have slept in. But,
it's a nice day, though. It is the first week of winter.
Yeah, no jokes.
I'll tell you what, I'd almost go for a dip today.
It's bloody beautiful down here, no jokes.
The Bulldogs were fantastic on Saturday, and they toppled the unbeaten Hawks.
Yeah, I tell you what, it all fell apart for Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn's biggest concern was they lost, but Buddy kicked 5 and Roughhead kicked 4, so everyone still performed.
They did. One player that came back miraculously from a head injury, this is Brad Johnson getting KO'd. Just an innocuous incident on the bottom of the pack here. He gets up a few seconds later, he just sort of faints.
Yeah.
It's like a delayed concussion, which can sort of hit you a few seconds after it happens.
Where does it stop? This could be a national crisis. What if the delay was longer? Like, I saw Quinton Lynch cop one on the back of the head in a marking contest on Saturday. What if his one doesn't come on until Thursday? He's driving down to the Cot to get a beer with his mates. I'm not suggesting Quinton Lynch is an alcoholic or anything like that. I mean, West Coast might not even be allowed to drink during the week. So let's strike Quinton Lynch and just say a West Coast player, and all of a sudden falls asleep at the wheel and ends up, down at the Cot Pier. I might ditch this now.
Yeah.
I think I'm good when I'm holding something. Said the actress to the bishop.
The Fremantle Dockers, Paul. Would you like to put your hand up to go over and give them a bit of...
Whoa, hang on. Where are you going with that question?
Put your hand up to go over there and give them some sports psychology.
Yeah, I'd love to go over there and help them.
Do you reckon?
Actually, I know...
They're that far away, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're just a whisker away.
Well, they're a quarter away, basically.
Yeah.
Because I know a bloke that fixed up Peter Sumich's kicking back in the early 90s.
All right. Peter Sumich kicked 100 goals, didn't he?
Yeah. And it was just all about, his mental awareness, and he just had to slow things down and get in the groove. And maybe Pav needs a bit of that, because Pav's hit the post a couple of times.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, one West Coast player that should have slowed down a little bit and got in the groove. Have a look at the footage we've got here.
Yeah.
It looks like he's tripped on a matchstick here, and
I know.
That is the longest stumble I've ever seen.
What was he trying to do?
I don't know, but I think you either go to ground or you stay up, but surely you can't take that many steps.
You know what I reckon it was? Delayed concussion.
Oh, right.
He clocked one in round 2, and I know we just caught up with him.
You got flicked in the balls by a squash ball when you were in grade 3, didn't you?
I certainly did. Big shout out to my grade 3 PE teacher.
You'll be still waiting for that one.
Yeah, I know. Any minute
happen.
now.
Could be a delayed reaction.
Could be.
Do you think the Dockers can still make the finals?
No.
They've got Brisbane this week, and Brisbane are on a bit of a rampage.
Gee, Brisbane are fantastic. And may I say that I think I coined the phrase Twin Towers in reference to Bradshaw and Brown, and now everybody uses it.
Did you?
Yep.
Good for you.
It's my little claim.
Your little donation to the footballing media.
Hang on. It's a big grade 3 balls injury. It just kicked in.
There were some big losers from round 10, though. Richmond had a horrible loss against Sydney by over 80 points.
And we all thought they'd sort of keep up.
They barely kicked a goal before half-time, the poor old Tigers. West Coast lost by a cool 100 points against Collingwood, and we were at the MCG to see that game on Saturday because we love the G, the people's ground.
Yep. Can we put the photo up that you took?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
A little bit too much chin for me, for my liking there. I want to shave that chin off.
Yeah, we're really focused there.
Yeah.
What did you think of the West Coast? I thought they were pretty horrible, actually, and got a few highlights here to prove it.
Yeah, they're just so clumsy. I mean,
have a look at Coxie here. That's like Percy Jones Mark II.
He was almost best on ground. He got 30 touches. He was very good.
But these highlights here are horrible.
They're the lowlights, really.
Yeah. Even you would have kicked that one off the ground.
Oh, that's so Mark Doran from SEN to sort of try to bring it back to us. We'd never get a game with West Coast.
You're right.
Never.
Yeah. What about Melbourne? Russell Robertson's snapped his Achilles. That sounds like a painful injury, doesn't it? Imagine
Could things get worse for Melbourne? This isn't fair.
Well, they've lost Neitz and Robertson, which they're 2 main avenues to goal.
Yep. This is just
something's got to be done.
Yeah, I reckon this is where you need a system where the bottom team is allowed to select a player from any other team halfway through the season.
Wow.
Because they're just, it's just unfair. Like, it's just not fair on Melbourne. Imagine if you're a Melbourne supporter. Imagine if you're one of those dozens of Melbourne supporters out there that, have bought your membership and you've got to be subjected to this for another, 12 weeks.
Absolutely.
It's not fair.
I hate talking to someone in glasses because you look at your own reflection. It kind of freaks me out a bit.
You are commenting on my glasses.
Sorry, I just got distracted looking at myself in the...
This is somebody that wears glasses, from The Devil Wears Prada. You wore them at the MCG on Saturday.
I
People were looking.
I need them for long distance. I can't see the scoreboard.
People were pointing and looking.
That's because I was sitting with the Collingwood cheer squad.
They thought you were Alan Didak's grandmother in those glasses.
The beautiful Spirit of Tasmania behind us, Paul. It's a magnificent vessel.
It is. It's a wonderful.
And it's good to see it back too, because it doesn't come back on a Sunday. So AFL fans that go down to watch like a game on Saturday, like the Hawthorn Bulldogs game, they can't get back on a Sunday. So
they can't go back till Monday.
No, not on the Spirit of Tassie.
That's ridiculous. Why don't they just get a plane?
No, the plane's more expensive. It's like $260 like each way or something.
Oh, really?
And I think the boat's like $90 or something.
What if the players got caught down there? I reckon this is just the Tasmanian government getting, Hawthorn to relocate permanently down there. Like, just keep extending the day. Oh, no, it doesn't come back on a Saturday. Oh, no, you can't get on it.
It's only one extra day.
Oh, no, they'll extend that. Next time they play down there, you watch. The Spirit of Tasmania won't come back for another 9 days. And the government will just say, no, you can't go home. We've bought you 22 houses and just go to your new homes. And we've got wives and children there for you. Don't ask questions.
I'd like to go to the new House of Pain, the ground in Tassie. What's it called? Launceston?
Yeah, or Launceston.
Launceston, yeah. Yeah, are you going to go and see a game there this year?
Yeah, I'm desperate. I'm thinking of heading down now and getting in early, a couple of weeks early.
Oh, no, it leaves in like 5 minutes. It's
5 minutes?
It's like a 10:30.
Coxie's saving me a seat.
Okay.
I'll got to head off.
Have you got a bag or?
No, I don't need bags. I pack light. Coxie's got my
careful.
luggage.
The sand's a bit
be fine.
unsettling, so
all right. Have a good
don't
one.
do a West Coast